Yo, what's up everyone? Bren here, and this is going to be a Shadow Fiend commentary. So SF is hands down one of the best heroes in both pub and competitive play currently. He's really strong right now because of a few reasons. First of all, with the early 5-manning occurring every game, he basically just shines with the large amount of damage he has between Rays and his auto attack damage that he gets from Necromastery. And of course his ultimate just being an insane teamfight spell since it does a good amount of spread damage and the debuff is really amazing. On top of the Death Requiem as well, which is really important. But yeah, so in the early game, if you manage to get off like a level 2 ultimate in a team fight and just hit a few raises, even if you die after your normal ultimate is cast and pop your Death Requiem, it's usually enough most of the time to just win most early game team fights. So with him being team fight dominant, an SF lineup can just go around and take all the enemy tier 1s and kind of just snowball off that. Now this is not one of my comfort heroes that I've spammed a bunch of games with, like Phantom Assassin or Naga. I definitely make a lot of mistakes on SF, and a lot of them will be obvious, but I will do my best to point out the ones that are not so obvious. Now, for this item build, guys, it's fairly common to go for this opener, since the extra gold you save, on top of the bounty rune, which is about to spawn, you can get out a really quick bottle by just leveling up Rays first, and using that to guarantee CS, especially against good laners like Lina. I'm going to be laning up against Lina, who I consider to be one of the better laners against a Shadow Fiend currently. Yeah, so with the Rays build and this item build, you'll be able to get out a quick bottle, and then you use that bottle mana regen to just spam out raises to get your souls up, and you'll have your bottle out before the 2-minute rune even spawns. And another thing, guys, is if you go for the Wraithband build and you die to a roamer early, and roamers are extremely common right now. So on the enemy team they have a Tusk. If you die with a Wraithband build, you're at an insane disadvantage compared to this build, because you'll actually have some gold saved up still with this build, even if you die early. So yeah, so I'm gonna start this. So the way you want to be playing this is just basically just using your raises to spam CS. I auto attack that creep down just to get creep advantage, because I know he's gonna be nuking it too like that. Like, I don't want him to have insane creep advantage on me. And right here, I see that 2 of my creeps are attacking the archer, so I'm gonna auto attack this, the melee creep right here, and then use my long raise, and then just get both of these CS. Which is just what you want to be doing. You want to be gauging the creep health and seeing what creeps are taking damage, how are they taking damage, what creeps are hitting them, and then you just eyeball it to auto attack the other creep down, for example, like I just did. And right here, I think I'm going to be raising again. Yep, just going to use my raise. I even managed to get some damage on him right there as well, which is what you want to try and go for. You want to kind of angle your raise, position yourself so that you get the CS and you harass the enemy whenever possible. So there again, just using my raise, guys, it's actually really simple. This is a really simple, safe build, in my opinion, compared to the Wraithband, where you'll have to like outplay the opponent. And since I'm not, like I said, this is not one of my comfort heroes. I have not spammed this hero a lot, so I don't even feel comfortable going with the Wraithband start. This build is just a lot easier to work with. I think it's still really good. So Necro TP is mid because having a really rough game top in our offlane. Our offlaner died, our safe laner has died, so he comes mid, harasses the Lina, and this allows me to just get some CS, which is really nice. Some uncontested CS. And yeah, like I said, I already have my battle. I got a really early battle, guys, so I have it before the 2-minute rune spawns, and I'm just going to be coming up here to get the bounty rune. Now, I see clock going on the Necro. I want to help him out for sure, but he's in a really bad spot. He's getting run down by a hasted clock. Not too much I can really do about that, but I'm sending out boots right now, guys. You can go for a really early wand after your bottle if you feel like it, if the matchup... If you feel like going for the early wand, you feel like you can get away with it, especially against like a spammer like Lina, it's pretty good. But I really just like the boots because they help you with stacking, moving in between stacks in the lane. Like right here, it's 3 minutes. I know that I just killed that creep wave that was underneath the tower, and you always want to be stacking on this hero, especially if you're Radiant, because you can abuse it. You can take stacks out early, or just take stacks out later. And the nice thing about boots is it helps you avoid ganks from roamers. Usually, of course, sometimes you'll still die, but yeah, the boots are really helpful. Missed that last hit, even though I have really high damage. But yeah, coming over here, I'm just auto attacking these creep waves down, because even early in the game, guys, SF can start doing jungle rotations, and if I have creep advantage, that means that he can't harass me as much. Like, look at this. I have creep advantage, guys. I have creeps alive, so if he wants to attack me, he had to take some creep damage. So that kind of safeguards me. Like, I don't have to really worry about creep lane equilibrium against a Lina that much. Like, ideally, I just want to keep the lane pushed and pressured. Now, coming over here for the 4-minute rune. Another option is I go and stack the hard camp near mid lane, and then I bottle fairy, but I just decided to go for the rune in this case. But yeah, stacking and then bottle fairing is also a choice, but I get an invis rune, and maybe I can make a play with this on the Lina, since I have level 3 raise. But yeah, so I'm kind of scared right now. But yeah, I'm going to be going for a play on this guy, but I'm going to completely mess this up. I think I messed this, yeah. I fucked the mid-range raise up. I needed to just use a short-range raise. And this is also really bad. Not only because I messed the gank up completely, but because the Tusk came in and roamed on me. So our team is really far behind at this point. I'm still doing alright. I'm doing okay, though, for sure. I'm not playing nearly as good as I should be. So I'm coming down. I'm TPing bot, just because I know that we don't really have anyone safeguarding me mid, and the Tusk can easily just gank me again, especially since Lina just hit 6. But if you were paying attention to the map, right after I TP'd bottom, Tusk showed top in vision of our ward. So kind of regret doing that, but this isn't too bad because I'm near the action. Like, they're being really aggressive on our safe lane, so I'm just gonna use my raise right there, and use my mid-range raise, and then a long raise. So I get 2 kills, 2 cleanup kills. So me TPing bot to like avoid the Tusk gank and to take out this medium stack wasn't that bad. Yeah, so I'm going to be going in for an Aquila next, guys. And I'm just taking out these stacks too. I was telling someone to go mid just to get EXP. Like, me just jungling is completely fine. I go for a stack right there, and then I just go for the rune. That's how you basically want to be playing SF. You stack, you go for the rune on every second minute, or maybe you stack and then you go kill the medium camp, and then you go back to mid lane and do rotation. But this game, died to the roaming Tusk, and I was still kind of like worried about him. I don't think I needed to be as worried as I was, actually. I think I could have been playing a little bit more around the mid lane. Like, I don't really need to be around here as much, but I just don't really want to. I didn't really want to die anymore in this game, just because our team was so far behind. So I just wanted to play it safe, but maybe that was the wrong choice. Anyways, I have level 4 raises now, so I can just kind of nuke these waves. I actually completely mistimed my raise there, even, guys. Like I said, my controls on this here are just off, to be totally honest. But that's fine. Coming over here, push out the mid lane, and I'll just do this. Take out these neutrals. Kind of low on mana, but I do have my wand charge. I drop my Aquila and then pop my wand, just to be a little bit more efficient. And then we're going to be taking out the stack. And it's really important too, guys, that when you have stacks like these, and especially if your support uses their time to stack, that your support is near you to take out the stacks as well, because I don't really need the EXP that much. But if, like, for example, if like a level 3 Necrophos is by me when I take out a triple stack, that's going to really accelerate him towards his level 6. For example, or Revenge, who can get swap. And Yeah, swap will be really important in this game. But yeah, just be wary about where your supports are. If you're taking out a stack, be like, yo, Venge, come over here while I take out the stack and just get EXP. Or maybe you just tell them to go mid and get the EXP. So we've seen that he had the double damage on him as well as the invis. So that's kind of scary. I'm just gonna come over here because I actually don't know where the LC is. And yeah, that's actually a replay bug, guys. I do not actually know where I do not actually have vision on him, and I know that the Lina is invis, so he could be coming to gank me. So I'm just playing really off to the side. I was also telling my team that I don't have TP up, so they need to just be playing under the tower. Like I'm pinging them right there to just play safe and stay underneath the tower. I still don't know where the Lina is, and he can definitely kill me at this stage of the game. Like, we just need to play safe and hope that they overextend. He's coming over here and raising it. I figured that he'd probably bottom, so that's why I just kind of took that risk. But I could have easily died there if he was still invis and sitting mid. But I see them TPing or getting aggressively right here. So I want to TP, but I want to wait for a good time to TP, guys. I'm not TPing right away. I am holding my TP. And even doing some tower damage. But yeah, so I take out that wave. And at this point, they're completely overcommitted. Like, the LC is down, the Tusk is down, and Clock actually hooks in. So I get a really easy raise positioning. They kind of just clog up right there. And I get a really easy raises. So that's really huge for me. Now, I'm doing something that is kind of risky. In most games, I would say just go straight for treads, and then go for a more standard build, like treads into mech, or treads into SNY, or maybe a Yules. Like, this hero is really versatile, obviously. I'm going for a very risky build of going for Shadow Blade first, but right there, I just take out that wave, and trying to be efficient with my farming, as much as I can be. Coming over here, gonna take out this small camp. But yeah, the Shadow Blade, it's kind of risky, but in pub games, usually there's just like a lack of detection, and you can, after you get like your Shadow Blade, you can generally get like a good pick with your ultimate on maybe one of their higher level and more farmed cores, or maybe you just bust it out in a team fight right after you get it, and you're able to win that team fight and then get like a tower. So this game I deemed that it was worthy to go for it, but another good option in this game would have been the mech opener, because we do have pretty good teamfight heroes with the Necrophos. PA battles really well if she has a mech, so that would have been an alright build too. Yeah, I'm coming over here. I have my Shadow Blade. They do not know this yet, guys. Probably do not expect this. I just Shadow Blade in, use my ultimate, and miss my raise there because it's a swap, but not a big deal. Still a good swap just to guarantee his death. And gonna be raising these. And I'm just gonna be pressuring this tower. Without the snowball, without the threat of the snowball or the clockwork using his ultimate, I know I can just basically do this. I know that Lina does not have her Yules yet, so I'm really at no risk, other than maybe like an arrow or a blink from the LC, but he's not even close either. I guess LC could have had a blink, so that was the thing I needed to worry about. But he had 4 deaths. So I'm just standing here waiting for the rune. Actually, what I should be doing here is I should have stacked the Ancients and then just went back for the rune. So sitting here kind of the way I got that rune was actually pretty inefficient. I easily could have stacked the Ancients. But yeah, Venge is doing a really good job of stacking this game. I'm pinging over here because I know, yeah, we see them playing around this area, and he has another invis rune, so we're probably not going to be able to kill him, but I'm sticking around in this area because, first of all, I have my own Shadow Blade, and if he does go on if he goes on like Venge or Necrophos, I want to be around the area to get like a counter kill on the Lina, and protect that stack, which they almost got, but raise to finish that stack up. Now I'm just walking over here. Like, I want to make a play on him. Yeah, I'm waiting for Venge to kind of open with a swap right there. He opens with a swap, and then I auto attack out of invis, and then I'm gonna be getting raises on him. So the auto attacks. So that was actually pretty important. 444. It's actually a huge gold swing. 600 gold? That's crazy. They've got 600 from just that kill. Alright. And the next thing I need to talk about as well is something that also isn't very standard, I would say, but this game I deem that's worthy again is just because I've been kind of getting kills after the Shadow Blade. I'm just going to go straight for the Boots of Travel. Like, treads are amazing on this hero for sure, because of tread swapping, the strength it gives. It gives you a lot of attack speed, which you really want attack speed to balance out, to optimize SF's damage early in the early game, because he just has so much raw damage. But I go for the Boots of Travel this game just because of how it's playing out. It'll allow me to farm a lot better. But okay, we have this fight going on. I want to just ulti right on top of him, which I'm going to be doing. Yeah, go for a long raise right here. I thought he was maybe stuck right there, but he actually left a little bit past. Oh, even Mirana went for an early bots as well. But yeah, the early bots is going to just allow me to split push a lot better and allow me to be even more active with my team. Like, I actually really like Boots of Travel on this hero. But treads are obviously really good. It's just how it played out this game, guys. If it raises right there, he stonewalls it, but he's dead. I use, oh my god, my raises are so bad on these creeps. Use my long raise just for a fucking archer, but porting back, kind of worried. Use my bottle as I'm in the fountain. Right now I'm just kind of looking around, like, where do I want to go? We have a Necrophos mid. We have their mid tower. I don't want to go back top. There's really not too much there for me. Chances are they probably rotated a few heroes top because we got the Tusk, so the best option for me is probably just going bottom. Especially since we have a good ward there that sees Selena. And I can probably get really active. Yeah, so you get a really good pick right there. It's a really good ward placement. And obviously the Clockwork is committing really hard. Yeah, they kind of got separated right there, and just kind of popped out an invis, and we killed the LC really quick. And we're just kind of on the rundown right now. Like, our Clockwork needs a cog to save himself, and then hopefully just run away. But yeah, just get a Necrophos ult on top of the dagger and the raise. No, yeah. So we managed to get him, and I'm just running in towards the Tusk. Probably, it's kind of a mistake by him for sticking around, but he probably thought my Shadow Blade was down, so just farming the creeps, but kind of overextending right there. Using my raises, clear the wave. Finally hitting some raises on the creeps, guys. So auto-attacking this tower down. Once again, their threats are down. And okay, during this game as well, I was actually telling Venge to stand behind me, in case like I get gone on. Swap is a really great save for this hero. I think Venge SF is a pretty good combo. We don't see it that much in competitive games, probably just because Venge isn't like the strongest hero as a whole, but I still think the combo is pretty strong. So got a stack in the jungle. This is really nice. You can just clear this out with my auto attacks. Now, the item build, I have Manta in my quick buy, but I'm not going for Manta, guys. I actually am going to be going for an SNY. I was thinking of maybe going for a Manta this game, just because Michael wasn't having the best game because we kind of lost the safe lane, and our offlane didn't do really well either. So Wind Ranger is still working on his ags. Necrophos has a Shadow Blade, but most of our gold is actually just on me, and I just kind of need to be as like bulky as possible in these team fights. So I'm gonna be going for an SNY, but looks like, yeah, kind of just having a little bit of a standoff right here. If the other heroes on my team were doing a little bit better and could fight a little bit better, I probably would have just went for the Manta build, because with the Boots of Travel and the Manta, I can just constantly keep them spread through just lane pressure, just pushing the map, splitting the map up. But yeah, I'm going to opt for the SNY. Another good route would either be maybe like the BKB, if I thought that I really needed it, but I thought I was ahead enough that I could just continue to itemize without the BKB in my item build. Helmet of the Dominator would have been good. You can get the Helmet of the Dominator to get like a wolf creep to boost your teamfight damage, or like get a lane creep to stack Ancients. But yeah, this hero is really versatile in terms of item build, guys. I don't really understand it the best myself, to be honest, in terms of what item to build to go for, given the situations. I think a lot of it comes down to personal preference. Like, some players still go for the Yule's Blink build, and they have a lot of success with it. Other players will just like stand by the mech build like every game, but you have to play around your own style. I really want this Tuskill. He's kind of just waddling around right here, so I open with my Invis and then just go for a raise. And now right here, I popped my raise just in case he had blink up. I wanted to give him as little amount of time to react as possible. If I went for just like a normal auto attack on him and went for like the maim on my SNY, that gives him a chance to blink away, because he can deal, because obviously he can see the projectile coming. But with like a raise that comes like out of fog from his vision, there's a less likely chance that he escapes with a blink. I'm actually going to be... This is actually going to be a really risky play. I'm going to do like a wraparound on the tower and hope that Mirana like kind of walks back, but my Shadow Blade is kind of wearing out right now, so I have to just get the hell out of here. Want this wave that's coming up. It's kind of scary right now, just because it's nighttime. They have the Mirana ult. Can easily just make an opening on any of our heroes on the map right now. Pick up the DD, and this is insane actually. He blinks at a really bad time, and yeah, I got really lucky right here that he blinked right there. So I just pop my Shadow Blade and go for a Requiem kill on him. I'm gonna be getting arrowed. I was actually pinging or telling Venge to swap me, so it gets a really good swap. And that mini stun from the Wind Ranger Shackle actually just saved my life right there. So I want to come over here. I'm going to be going for like a really bad raise. A really bad raise. But yeah, we're just chasing him down right now. Good Shackle. And might just come. And still have this double damage. So we can just put on a lot of pressure. Miss my raise again, guys. Because I misjudged where the creeps spawn. Yeah, doesn't really matter. Just auto-attacking these creeps down. I'm really low. This is really risky from our team to do. But we thought we could kind of just get the tower and just back up. But we're definitely getting punished for it. We're overextending really hard. And this just gives them a huge gold swing right here. Probably going to be able to get Michael on PA as well. But he's actually really tanky against these auto attacks. PA was actually a pretty good pick here, but the problem once again is safe laning is really hard right now, guys. That's basically what it is. Like Tusk is such a good 4 position hero. combined with basically almost any traditional offlaner, or any of the newer offlaners like Queen of Pain that have kind of come into the meta, or Slardar even, that it just makes it really hard for the safe lane to get good farm currently. So that's why you see a lot of resources being invested into the mid lane. Like supports will roam mid, they'll protect mid from roamers, and focus on stacking. Like safe lane is not really the lane where you put your position one hero anymore. Honestly, I feel like it's better to go to the off lane, or start in the off lane, if you're on a hard carry. Like if you want to play a hard carry. Or even just like starting mid, and kind of accept the fact that you'll at least get some EXP, or you'll at least get EXP in some farm. But back to this game. I really need a BKB, and even a Helm of the Dominator would be really helpful. We do have the Vlads on the PA now, which is really nice. Michael opted for Vlads on PA, which I think it's a pretty good build right now, just because there is so much 5-manning. Helm of the Dominator is obviously better if it's like a split map situation, but if you're just team fighting and you want lifesteal, like the Vlad is just better than the Helm of the Dominator, because it just boosts your team fight so much, and it's gonna help me out a lot this game, since I went for a really greedy build without any lifesteal or a quick BKB. Pop my Shadow Blade, and Tusk is just kind of out of position again, but that allows them to get Roshan uncontested. Even if Tusk wasn't there, they probably would have gotten the Roshan, but yeah. This will open up some space for us to just get this tower, because like they don't all want to like pour it in immediately right here. So kind of like a classic trade. We take that tower, but they get Roshan. So, and this is actually really risky too, just because they have the Aegis. But since Tusk was dead, I thought that we could just put on some pressure. It's kind of a standoff situation again right here. Like, I need to play around Venge at this point, and without Venge, like, I need to be really far in the back, because he's not here to swap me. Got them around all, which we can hear, but obviously we can't see that. We did not see that from our team in this game. So I'm just kind of standing around. And right here, guys, okay, we get an insane shackle shot, and this is what kind of, yeah, it kind of makes us overcommit. And he uses my auto attack right there. What I should have done, guys, is I should have just walked towards Lena and make sure I killed him. But I thought they would have just. Actually, we actually did end up getting him. That's crazy. But either way, that was still a bad engagement from us, with the Aegis and everything. Yeah, that just gives them even more gold. So we took that really bad teamfight bot, and then we take this bad teamfight top. And at this point, I was kind of like contemplating between going for a Helm of the Dominator, but I was like, fuck, I really need magic immunity this game, so I went for the BKB. Selling the bottle for it. I think keeping the wand is more important than having the bottle at this point. Just the burst amount of regen that I can get in a team fight is really important, especially against a hero like Lena, who does like 1,000 damage on her ultimate, pure damage through BKB. So having the wand is really nice. But I still really need a Helm of the Dominator of my own. All right, so I'll see. Oh, he misses the duel right there. But I'm playing really aggressively. Obviously, he's Mirana ulted, but I want to go for this kill. So I'm going to be popping my ultimate right on top of him, and then we get a shackle. Just kind of playing right here. I try and time my raise for the respawn, just so we can't blink away, but mistimed it right there. And then we're playing really aggressively. Shackle doesn't latch to any tree, but I still have my maim. Go for a long raise. and I end up missing that. But two of the heroes are dead now, the Tusk and the Mirana, so we can definitely get the Strax. Like even if they engage on us, I can probably just pop my BKB, and with the heals from Necrophos, I can just get the racks either way. If I see LC blinks, I'm just gonna pop my BKB right away. So right here, we were looking for some kills, kind of like we were just doing a fake back right here to see if anyone was coming near, but they didn't walk out towards their base. But I'm still just playing really aggressively near their ramp, but they have sentries obviously because that range creep just hit me. So yeah, we just have to back the hell out. And right there, so he does blink, and then I immediately pop my BKB like I said. And then I turn and raise nothing. But I want to go for this kill. I was hoping that I could have... if I managed to just hit that raise, but he was moving around really fast, and just my inexperience with this hero managed to live. And that's another death from me. So they're still in this game for sure, but we definitely have a pretty good lead. But with their heroes, they can definitely make a comeback. And I think that Lina is one of the best heroes to have against the Shadow Fiend throughout the entire game, just because of the Ags ult, which I said before. Just having a way to like pierce them from long range through BKB and do that burst damage is pretty insane. And just Yule's combo for the stun. Like, actually, the nice thing about BKB, guys, this game, or the fact that I got it late, I should say, is that it's going to be really high duration, even for these late game team fights. And like, if I got it early, at this time of the game, it would have been down to 5. So the fact that it's 9 seconds right now is pretty big. So I port bot because there's just an engagement. Definitely want to join in on this. I'll pop my BKB. Probably wasn't necessary, but I didn't want anything to interrupt me. I'm just running past the cogs. We do have a gem, but it needs to be near me. It needed to be a little bit closer for me to actually attack them, but not really too much we could do right there. We were saying go for the racks, but we didn't have creeps, so we're not even really doing damage. And right here, we're going for another fake back. I'm actually gonna pop my ultimate here, guys. Basically, I'm definitely gonna be popping my ultimate. Definitely didn't need to do that, guys, but wanted to just insert my dominance there. But that's an ultimate on cooldown, so that's really bad. And yeah, well, I have the Helm of the Dominator now. I even have some dual damage, so that's really nice. Okay, we get a really good swap on the clock. I have my BKB, pop the BKB, but Tusk snowballs, and at this point they're kind of just running around. I even get stuck on creeps right there a little bit, but Yule's combo. That was a really good bash, or not really a good bash, but a lucky bash from Michael, and managed to get the ulti on the clock. I'm gonna go down again. Really bad positioning, to be honest. No reason for me to be playing that aggressively with my BKB on cooldown, but yeah, kind of just impatience from me, and then that kind of just made my entire team just overcommit. And the next item I'm going to be going for is a Scotty, just because that'll give me a lot more survivability. The extra slow on top of the SNY will make it a lot harder for heroes to escape me. So I think SNY is really good on this hero in most games. But yeah, actually, I think I don't end up going for the Scotty, but Scotty would have been really good this game either way. I'm actually going to end up going for an AC. Uh, no, we have that. So we know they have Aegis, but they're mono ulted, and we don't have any vision of them, so we can't catch any stragglers. Obviously, that's what we were hoping for. Pop out an Invis to kill his sigil. It's really annoying. I'm going to walk up here, and then I'm going to pop my BKB and just ulti. What I should have done... Well, actually, ulting there wasn't that bad, but I could have auto-attacked the LC because he was really low, and we would have gotten him. And I probably could have gotten a good ulti off in time either way. But kind of a misplay right there from me. And I know this is a losing fight, so I just TP top, guys. It's a losing fight. Being top and being in the lane furthest away from them is going to allow me to just put on a lot of pressure and just get even more farm. Yeah, like I was saying, the Scotty would have been really good this game. Just because the HP it gives. The maim would have been really helpful against their heroes that are escaping from me. And it's also really important to have a Scotty on this hero if you're going up against Lina, I think. Just because he's going to burst you down to half HP instantly once he gets his Ags and his level 16 up. But going for an AC instead. Yeah, switch my mind and put in my quick buy. Now I'm invis, and Lena's invis, has a Shadow Blade. So, just pop my BKB, and then I just invis out. It's down to 5 seconds either way. So, really not losing too much if I just pop it there. It's going to be back off cooldown pretty soon anyways. So, Necro goes down. Just walking over here because mid lane is pushed, top lane is pushed. I want to be near my team, especially in late game situations like this. If we lose a lot of heroes right now, this late into the game, they can easily just get a lot of tower damage in. So I get dueled right here. I'm getting swap saved, but this is once again just really bad and poor placement. Like, even though my team was out of position, I don't need to go and overcommit with them as well. I should have just said fuck it and just kind of went out of the way. Like, that's what I should have done. Obviously, that's not even what I was really thinking in game. I was thinking that since my team was near me, I would have been safe as well, but wasn't really looking at the map like objectively. So get cut out again. I'm getting cut out way too much now at this point, and we were getting pretty worried at this stage of the game. They can just do so much tower damage with both Lina and Legion, and Mirana is extremely farm as well. What does Mirana have? There's Deso, Vlad's, MKB, even the Mirana God of Vlad's, guys, just because it's such a good item right now for team fighting. I have buyback, but I don't want to use it because I'm respawning soon anyways. I was telling my team to just fight and just kind of stall for me. Just take these safe engagements near our fountain. But they don't overcommit. They take the racks and they're smart about it. Get some back off immediately, and then we get cogged out, but we make a hole through, and then we're just kind of chasing. But this is, yeah, we're not going to be able to catch anyone. Yeah, so this game, I think, so right here, I'm actually going to be taking this Alpha Wolf. The Alpha Wolf gives me insane amount of damage, guys. This wolf is 30% damage increase for the aura that it provides. So actually having this aura would have been really important in the early engagement. So I didn't even do a good job of looking for the wolf with my Dominator, which is something I'm just really bad with. Just actively looking for a good creep to use. Something I need to actually improve with my PA play as well. You notice in my PA games, I'm really bad about using the active. Even though I can get like an ogre, an ice ogre, or a wolf, which are both really good creeps. But the wolf, this late into the game is going to just be tremendous in terms of boosting our team fight ability. Venge goes up there to ward. That's kind of a risky ward that he just placed, but that ward will actually pay. That ward has, yeah, it can pay off because we can see them rotating towards their ancients, towards mid, but it gets dewarded instantly. So it's coming over here with the bounty rune. I want to take out these ancients now. I still want to farm. I really want my AC before we fight. We get a swap into the Abyssal Blade right there from Michael. So got a really easy pick on the Tusk again. Sending the courier out for my AC. We're just sticking together as a team. I do not have buyback right now, but I was kind of. Yeah, we get a good pick right here. I was kind of. It's like, if I get the AC guys on top of the wolf, which I just got, like my thought process during this game is like, if I just get the AC with the wolf and I can manage to stay alive and keep my wolf alive as long as possible, we should easily just be able to win a team fight. Through the amount of damage that we're going to be getting from it and the AC. But yeah, my positioning needs to get cleaned up this game. I need to watch where I'm going. Getting snowballed. Tusk is out of position a lot this game, but probably just tilting or something. And we're just hitting away at this Rax. I don't have BKB, but I'm not really too worried. Even if they go on me, we're probably going to be able to kill a Rax. So even me trading my life for this is not too big of a deal. And then Michael managed to get a bash off his dagger. Kind of just position myself for an ultimate. And at this point, they're buying back, but we already got the Rax. We got what we came for. And they're like kind of coming in one by one on top of being spread. So we're able to just get these picks. And at this stage, the game is just over. We're going to be throning them right now. Yeah. So taking the throne. I'm going to show the stats, guys. There it is. Okay. So this game, I definitely think I had a lot of misplays in terms of my positioning. My raises weren't very good, but hopefully, and obviously this item build was kind of situational, but this hero is very versatile in terms of what you go. You have to find what works best for you guys. You have to find what item builds work best for you on this hero. He's not like a hero that you like always go for like X build. But yeah, guys, hopefully you guys found this useful. See you guys later.